Hi guys, so today I'm going to be reviewing the Biolite Campstove 2.0. So last year I did a review of the original camping stove by Biolite and found that it didn't really live up to all of its claims. It took a lot of fuel to burn, didn't really charge my phone, is fairly cumbersome, so although it worked as a stove, I didn't really find it was worth the value when it didn't do all of the stuff that it said it would. Since then, Biolite has come out with a camping stove 2.0, which claims to have a larger internal battery, charge your phone twice as much as before, and has a better user interface. So I thought I'd check it out. Here we have the Biolite kettle. Fairly same weight, same size as well, looks almost identical. Lid pops off. The stove nests inside, same as before, so it's well stacked. Already I can see on the battery, there's several indicators for the actual battery power, the power of the fan, and the thermal charger. So that goes in there. There we go. Now I've already charged the battery at home, so it should still be at full capacity. You can see that it has full green light. So it has held its charge over the last few weeks, so that's good. Looks like I got an extra little bowl here to put my food in once I've cooked it. And then we have the kettle. Now you always want to have the handles on the side of where the interface is, so it stays away from the fan. Now let's see what this baby can do. We're gonna make some coffee. Feels like a 2-cup coffee kind of morning. Gonna add a little extra for evaporation just in case. The Biolite kit does come with these fire starter cubes, so you can use those to get the fire going. You can also use biomass from around your area, so dry sticks work. Just keep in mind you have to break them down quite small so they can nest in the stove, so the kettle can sit on top. Pine cones are good as well. Biolite also sells Biofuel Pellets, which are actually perfect size to feed into the stove. Whew, that one worked. Thank God. The fan should kick on as soon as there's enough heat in the chamber. So there we can hear the fan has started. The fan has 3 settings, so you can feed if you want to really get your fire going. Right now it's on the first setting. If I give it a second click, you can hear it's kicked up again. Add a few sticks, so maybe our fire will get some height. You can actually see the thermal charger has 1 red light on it, so that's the efficiency of it turning the heat into power. So right now my phone has about 71% battery on it. It's about 10 a.m. So I'm gonna plug it in to the Biolite and see how much of a charge I get. It simply plugs into the base there. Last time the Biolite gave my phone about 3% battery over the period of an hour and a half. Now in the Biolite kit, or Biolite 2 Campstove kit, it also includes a light, so you can actually plug that into the base of the stove, and if it's nighttime, for example, you can have a spotlight that's resting on your stove. Obviously, if you have the light plugged in there, you can't charge your devices, but that's a cool little extra piece to have. You have the cable to charge the battery base at home via USB, and then your cooking grill. So the cooking grill, which actually the lid is used as a prep space, you can remove the kettle and actually put that right on top of the stove, and it heats your grill. It's super cumbersome. This, along with the weight and size of the kettle, is quite a lot to carry in your backpack, especially if you're portaging or in the backcountry. I've got 2% more. I'm at 73. It's been about 5 minutes. As somebody who enjoys bushcrafting, I do love being able to live off the land, find things to use to do what you need to do to make your fires, to cook your meals. But I do love the eco-friendly mission of Biolite, providing you with fuel that you can take with you, so you're not removing things from the spaces that you go and visit and depleting the area. So it sounded like we were at a boil. We're just about there. It's been 7 minutes. I'm at 75%, so 4% battery in 7 minutes. That's okay, I guess. I'll have to do the math on that, but still, my coffee's gonna be about ready, and I'm ready to stop the stove. If I have to continue burning, I'm wasting fuel. As a stove to charge your devices, it's not really efficient if I'm hiking and I have to stop for an hour and a half just to give one of my devices some charge. We've had the stove burning for about 20 minutes now. About a third of the battery of the main base of the power bank that's in the battery has gone away. So the one thing that I am wondering is, was the battery charging my phone, or was the actual stove and cooking and thermal charger charging my phone? I am at 83%, so that's 12% in 22 minutes. I definitely feel that they've made a lot of improvements to the stove, but I don't think that it's the type of technology that I want to carry around with me when I'm out in the outback. And even with car camping, I kind of enjoy still doing the bushcraft style, even though I have a few more luxuries with me. One thing that's really cool, as my fire is winding down, the fan adjusts its speed because it doesn't need to be feeding it as much. The stove will essentially shut itself off. The Biolite overall is a really cool device. I think it's really well designed. I love the technology that they've used. It does work. The fire and stove burn quite efficiently, especially when you're using their designed Biolite fuel pellets. It does charge your devices, although not enough to make it worth carrying this huge kettle and stove around, and also investing the time to have the fire burning. I think for somebody who is doing car camping that maybe doesn't have a lot of bushcraft skills, this might be a good option, and the kit does include all of the things that you need to cook basically anything, but it's maybe not the device that I would choose for myself. And for somebody who does a lot of portaging, this is quite a lot of gear to carry around while you're out there hiking. I have one backpack that I brought with me today, and it pretty much just fit the stove gear and a couple other things. Not something that I'll be keeping for my camping trips, but as a device, I think it's pretty cool. It does work better than the previous model. Thanks again for watching. I hope this video was helpful for you. Please leave your comments below. I will put the link below if you feel that the Biolite is something that might be right for you, to where you can get it. And yeah, we'll see you next time.